Hello there, I'm Mantis, and in this video I'd like to make an announcement regarding the future of this channel. And I'd like to be very clear here. I'm a little frightened. I recently made a video called NATO Imperative, and let's just say that it has a lot more views and drew in a lot more subs than I damn well expected. I wasn't expecting to gain the traction that it did, and both in terms of subs and views, it amazes me. Thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed it. But as someone who wants to get into the quote-unquote content creation business, I have several rules for what I should make and what I should stick to at all times, and two of the most important ones are as follows. Number one, make sure that your success is on the merit of your own content. And two, be honest with the audience about the content you create, the direction you are taking in terms of your videos, and what you will be doing in future. And here's how those come into play, especially in relation to the NATOWAVE video that I just made. I wasn't intending for that video to blow up so fast, and really I was treating that video as just an attempt to test my editing skill for future projects, and also to practice using Premiere Pro, which I'm entirely new to. The only other program that I've had experience with is Sony Vegas, and that was back in maybe year 8 or 9, back when I was in a multimedia short course elective. I've really had no intention of making any videos in the vein of that NATOWAVE video, and I'm also not intending to make that channel about those kinds of videos. I never was. It wasn't my intention for the channel when I first started wanting to make videos seriously. I was and still am intending on making videos on games and other things that I like, such as history and science, and giving them a bit of a comedic bent. And I'd like to be excessively clear with you about this. As a content creator, I feel honor-bound to be honest with you, my audience, whether you're a new viewer or you're a retinee, and I'm so sorry to you to let you down like this. If you're here solely for NATOWAVE content, I would like to humbly ask that you unsubscribe. I don't intend on making any more NATOWAVE content in any sufficient quantity to satisfy you, and the videos that I do want to make are completely different from NATOWAVE. And here's why I'm going to start going off the script. You'll notice that I do that a lot. I tend to go off the script a lot because I've got a lot to say, and I don't often have all of it written down. Such as in this case, what you heard just then, that's the end of what I had written down. So, without further ado, I don't want to create more NATOWAVE. NATOWAVE isn't content that I intended to make, and remember, this YouTubing thing for me is a complete side job. It's a sideshow, and my main interest is getting through my university years with an intact academic career. I want to get my degree. I want to be successful in that. But I also want an outlet for my passions, and in this case, that's video making, because I've always enjoyed sharing information about aircraft or science or whatever I'm passionate about. And if you're in my friends group, you've probably heard me drone on and on about, the merits of some aircraft in some war or some gun and all the information that I have to just dispense out like that. Like I'm some sort of glorified 200% inaccurate Google. Which I am. I'm highly inaccurate. I am not good at this. The kinds of video that I want to make are mostly spurred by the fact that I see a lot of videos online, especially about War Thunder, which just don't really feel that engaging. Like, you can watch... If you go and watch YouTube content on War Thunder, it's mostly just kill comps and, subtitled videos of a content creator doing X, and I don't really like that, so I'm just trying to pander to my own tastes, I guess. I'm trying to make a video that I like, the War Thunder video that I feel is missing. And that's going to necessitate that I, not make NATOWAVE content. I treated the NATO Imperative video as a practice exam, basically. It was meant to be a test for my editing skill for the future projects that I had planned out. And I certainly don't intend on making this channel's main focus NATOWAVE. The future projects that I have planned out include War Thunder, a retrospective, which is essentially just all these opinions that I've heard both myself express and others, including players more experienced than me, express about the game, and the state of the game, and where we think it's going, and how we think it is. It's going to be a longer form video. I don't intend on making videos shorter than 5 minutes for the most part. I aim for around the 15 to 20 minute mark for those videos. The other videos include a review on the F-104G, except in a bit of a more engaging sense than just putting together a bunch of clips of gameplay and just layering either subtitles or just a voiceover over them. I intend to do something actually more engaging with them in terms of how I present it. How exactly I'm going to do that, I'll leave you to find out. And also one of the F-105D, the Thunder Chief, as you might know it. For these two videos, for both of the two videos actually, I'm to be focusing a lot on the history of the aircrafts as well. The two videos' intentions are essentially to gauge interest and see what my audience wants, to see whether you guys want more game-focused content, or if you're fine with the more historical content. And if you like both, that's fine, I'll just make whatever I want when I feel like it, because, as I said, this is a passion. I don't really have a set upload schedule or a set upload goal. I just want to make something that I can be proud of. Something that I can say at the end of the day, hey mom, or hey professor, hey, these are the videos that I make. These are the kind of content that I like to make. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I put together. Because remember, ultimately passion is what I want to be at the heart of this. I want to enjoy doing it, and I want other people to enjoy watching these. Because these are topics that I'm passionate about, but also other people are passionate about, and I want to be able to kind of propagate that passion. So ultimately, my ending notes for you guys are, I'm sorry that I won't be making more NATOWAVE content, at least not in the quantity that you expect. The only two videos I have planned are for Vietnam and for the Western Allies of World War II. But that's it. And if you want to stick around for more content, thank you so much for giving me that chance. I'm sorry that I had to make this video for you, because I can't disobey my own rules. I'd like to make sure that the success that I have is on the merit of the content that I create, that I put my heart into. Not because I just made a video and that happened to get popular. A video that I didn't really care about in the first place. Because that's how you get a one-hit wonder, and that's how you get people who constantly have to feel like that they're limited by the things that the people want. And that's not me, because this isn't my job. I want to do my passions here. And yeah. I'm sorry, and if you stick around, thanks a lot, mate. You're doing me a world of wonder. And I hope that you can enjoy my newer videos as much as you will the NATOWAVE content that I did publish. The next videos will take a bit of time because I'm a university student and I have my mid-semester exams coming up, and I'd like to be able to focus on those. You guys are the best. Thank you. And have a nice rest of your day.